Alright, just got done doing the Hoodlebug 5K out in Homer City on the, well, for the most part on the Hoodlebug trail. There's a couple blocks from like Floodway down to like the shop and save before we hit the Hoodlebug trail. Finished first overall in 17:39. I'm gonna call this redemption from yesterday after throwing out such a shitty effort not at the barber, up at the barber beast on the bay. So this is sort of like redemption. Felt alright today. I slept for most of the day. Went to bed at like 2 last night. Woke up around noon today, 8, laid back down while the Steeler game was on to about 3. Finally got motivated to get ready. So I basically just recouped all day from the sleep I lost Friday night. So I think that helped. I was sort of unmotivated to run today just because I was in that lazy mindset. Even on the way here, I was just like, I'll get pumped up once the race starts. Yeah. So for me to throw down 17:39, being unmotivated to come, just because I was so lazy all day, and then, so I don't know, I just found it to be very good. I actually brought my GoPro today so I could video the finish line, everybody coming in. Something different, just for people to watch, see themselves coming in. Just something different. Then I took photos, people coming in as well, after I changed real quick. And then awards, I took some pictures. So that'll be nice to have up. So I got to the race, got my packet. Didn't even really start getting ready till about 1:45. A cop is going past. Anyway, jogged a little bit on the a different section of Hoodlebug that we run on, just to warm up. Other than that, nothing really too exciting before the race. Once we started, there's a couple kids I was worried about. Since I really wasn't in full go mode, I was like, crap. But I took off anyhow, a little fast in the beginning. Went around the block as we turned to the right towards the shop and save. I actually stayed on the left-hand side of the cones to run the tangent a little bit better before cutting in. I had them on my heels for the first half of the race. I tried not looking back the first half of the race, just as a mindset thing. I did hear people behind me. I could feel them behind me for the first like mile and a half. But I had my headphones in, so I didn't like hear them, but I could feel them right on me. There was a little bit of a puddle when we first turned onto the Hoodlebug. I was like, oh crap, this whole trail is going to be crappy the rest of the way. But that was really the only spot on the whole mile and a half out, or whatever you want to call it, 1.3 out, that actually had water on it. So that was pretty nice. The trail was actually really solid. And then it's, well, it's basically steady on the way out. Just a small, steady incline. So you're gonna feel it a little bit after a while if you're pushing really hard. And then at the turn, I think I might have had like 5-10 seconds on second. When I passed him, I had like 5 seconds. So double that to give me 10. But I was feeling it a little bit on the incline, so I didn't know if I was actually gonna hold up or not. But then that slight decline on the way back for a good mile or so really I guess, let me recover a lot. And I was dropping, I think at the one time I was looking at my watch and it was like 5:15 pace. And I was like, well, damn. I was like, okay, we'll just go with this. A lot faster than what I was expecting to do. Because even on that uphill towards the end, I was dropping down to like 6:15, I think, maybe. Somewhere in that range. I was like, whatever, I guess I'm going to get caught if I'm going to keep this pace up. But then, again, at that turn, then I was down at least at one point to 5:15. Don't know how long I maintained that because I was trying not to look at the watch too much. But it did help. All that little bit of, just that little bit of free speed on the way back helped me. I almost took out a little kid who didn't get over. And as I popped out back onto the road into town, I looked back, might have had 15 seconds, something like that, for that little hill around the shopping save to turn back to the floodway. So that gave me a little bit of sense of relief. That was like 4/10 maybe left in the race. But then I was trying to gauge my time, and I was like, well, if I laid the hammer down, I could probably PR, but I didn't lay it down, try to redline and go for it. But looking back, I probably should have, being a 17:39. Would have been nice to have attempted. Maybe if I had more energy going in, I would have liked to have dropped the hammer down just to see if I could reach the 17-19 range. But whatever, it is what it is. It's pretty straightforward, not much to really say. I changed real quick. I changed too fast probably. Because just standing at the finish line taking pictures, I was saturated. I was so moist. It was ridiculous. Probably 35-40 minutes after I finished, just trying to cool down a little bit because the watch said it was a VO2 max effort race. I guess I can believe that a little bit because it was definitely hot and humid afterwards. It wasn't so much during the race, at least I didn't feel it, but definitely after the race the sun came out a little bit because it was cloudy all day. The sun came out a little bit after the race and definitely felt it after I finished. So it really took a beating on some of the runners afterwards, just because it just got that humid feeling. But it happens. I don't know, I just enjoyed it. It was a good crowd today. Everybody seemed to have fun, get along. I guess that's it. I'm just looking forward to getting the video of the finish line up, watch it a little bit, and get all the pictures up for people to see. But again, after yesterday, that's probably why I was lazy all day, because I wasn't really looking forward to racing after how I did yesterday. Just put me in like a grumpy, pouty mood, but just sort of redeemed it. Put me in a better mindset going into Rocking the Knob next week. Even though I'm not ready for Rocking the Knob, I'm just in a better mindset, I guess. But yeah, we'll see. All right, that's it.